Good day, everyone, and welcome to the Internet Freedom and ICT Skills Movement brought to you by the Education Support Forum. It is our hope that everyone uses the Internet efficiently and their rights are protected online. So today, in our lesson on ICT skills, we just want to talk about a phenomenon that has arisen as a result of the internet. This is called disintermediation. So you find with disintermediation, this is a process where you shorten the value chain for efficient interactions between producers and consumers. So the internet has allowed us to remove middlemen. It has allowed us to remove mediators. For example, a producer had to go through a wholesaler and a retailer to be able to get to the customer. But now the internet has allowed direct interactions between producer and consumer, thereby improving the producer's access to consumer data and being able to give the experiences that they would love to give their own customers directly. So let's look at the characteristics of disintermediation. So one, generally it shortens the value chain, as I've already said. For example, software, music online, through your platforms like Spotify, iTunes, and so on and so forth. And also you find that because now the producer doesn't have middlemen, the price that the consumer gets is actually lower. So that means that disintermediation lowers the customer prices and also makes the interaction between the producer and consumer more efficient. So one other characteristic of disintermediation is greater user control, where we have more user-defined experiences. For example, on a platform like Facebook, that has made communication more efficient because now you can talk to anyone, anywhere, at any time, and you choose who you want to talk to and the medium of communication. Do you want to communicate using a video? Do you want to communicate using text? Do you want to communicate using emojis or images? So it means that there is a lot of user control when it comes to who you can talk to, because we have removed the mediators. So it's important. And then also because of the efficiencies that are brought in by disintermediation, you find that now there is ease of use. Because when we talk about ease of use, where you had to take 10 steps to achieve a transaction, now you just need to take one step. And that is straight from producer to consumer. That is the wholesaler, the retailer. They have been taken out of the picture. So it means that by virtue of you being able to optimize the interactions and the transactions that happen between producers and consumers, there is now a perception of greater value, because you can curate the experiences for consumers, and consumers can get direct feedback from the producer, as opposed to going through retailers and who have to go through dealers, and there's no connection, right? There's no personal touch when it comes to the producer-consumer interactions in a mediated environment. So that with it has actually reduced the red tape, the bureaucracy around services, around production of goods, around exchange of value generally. And also one other output that is as a result of disintermediation is more choice. Where you were locked due to physical proximity, now you can transcend online without any problems. Because, for example, if you had one shop that sold shoes in your neighborhood, that is the only one that you had to go to, because that's the only one that was there. But now you can buy shoes from China, from America, from the UK, anywhere you want, and it's as efficient as going out to your local shop. So that means that there is more choice, and that has led to more broad acceptability from users who both producers and consumers. Because don't forget that on platforms, you have a dual role actually, where you are actually a producer and also a consumer. Generally, that is how it is on online platforms. And also you can even play the role of goalkeeper or policeman or policewoman, because you can actually moderate and rate products and all that, such that you want other users to say this is good or this is bad. And generally that's where the algorithms come in now, to say, okay, let's optimize experiences for consumers based on other consumers' experience. So you're actually contributing to the body of knowledge on online platforms. So this is important that digitization brings to us, and the internet is an equalizer. And as the old adage says, that it says information wants to be free. So let us all contribute in making information free. Let us all learn how to effectively use the internet and improve our ICT skills, because digitization is here and automation is here. So we have to have those skills to be able to maneuver around the internet and other technologies. So thank you very much for joining us for this disintermediation talk. This was brought to you by the Education Support Forum. And remember, we are all about internet freedom and ICT skills. Thank you.